Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Stylus League Live. Not ZBrush Live, this is Stylus League Live. You know what it is. Episode 109. If you've been following us this month, you know we have a special guest. The specialist of guest. I got a new watch and it makes noises now. Gio Nakpil. And we are working on the X-Men villain guys. You know them. Mutants, bad mutant guys. And yeah, so if you haven't been on our show before, we will pick a topic, usually sculpt through it in about a month or so. We have Gio for an extra week this month, which is pretty sweet. It's a long month, and he's agreed to stay with us for one more week after this one. So let's go ahead and start this thing.
It's the Stylus League. Mike and B pitching the pen, making pictures ascend to the highest ring. The league. Raul running the scheme. Tune into the program and why receive. Yeah, we dropping these seeds. Art over everything. Drive the dream.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, guys? Mike, your lighting looks like you're getting ready to sculpt some super villains. Got that dark noir, the hit of green.
That green,
yeah,
is going on the side of the face.
Yeah, you're looking the part. You're looking the part, son.
and you know what? And your beard's coming back, so I can trust you again.
Yeah, because it's
right.
It shaved down.
Reed Richards, I hate you.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stylus League Creative Livestream. All right, so you know what? Mike already did the intro. You guys know what this is. So let's go ahead and hop into it. We have this week Gio Nakpil, and Gio, you've been doing a lot of stuff in VR. What have you been up to, brother?
So yeah, I pretty much before this, like literally 5 minutes ago, I exported out the character that I did in Modeler in VR, as y'all have seen, in ZBrush. So just a straight export, FBX. As you can see.
Let me see that, Gio. Let me see that wireframe. I'm curious what it looks like.
Let's see there. I mean, it needs to be definitely dynamite, or retopologized, so I'm gonna do that. But today I'm gonna be
poly count in your. I'm trying to find your poly count in your UI. I don't see it. I'm just curious what that tells.
Catch that.
I'll roll it back next time. I'll roll it back.
Yeah, the good thing about this being on video is we can pause.
I'll roll it back.
Yeah, So you brought that in from Modeler into ZBrush.
Yeah, so this is the raw mesh, but I could have brought it in as like a decimated or quad, just similar to Z remesh essentially. But I want to pretty much work off of the raw, so I have all the data I can capture when I retopologize.
Was that an FBX file?
Yeah. So it's all
like you loaded that, like your machine must be really nice because it didn't think about you loaded that FBX in ZBrush pretty quick.
Yeah,
it was just there.
Quick. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was just there.
I blinked and it was there essentially. I mean, it's a pretty optimized mesh too. So considering the detail, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and Z remesh it as we're talking. So yeah.
So what's the plan today? As we get into this, because I'm gonna go around and ask everybody what they're gonna be doing.
You're fading in and out, bro.
You're fading in and out.
You're fading in and out.
Oh, I'm just talking. Everything okay?
Yeah, now
you sound good now.
Okay. All right. No, so I'm gonna be asking everybody what they're gonna be doing. So what's the plan today with this model?
So I'll be essentially using the Gio brush, as y'all can see here, as well as clay buildup, pretty much just detailing him out and possibly even just posing him in ZBrush. I was going to do it in VR, but I figured since we only have one more week, and I want to put some attention on Mr. Sinister a bit later, I'll pose it in ZBrush and, just start detailing it pretty much in the pose.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
Great, man. Sounds fantastic. You guys can hear me now, right? There's no issues.
Yes.
I'm not.
Yeah.
All right.
You're good now.
All right, great.
No, you sound fine.
All right. So, Bradley, what do we got going on this week, sir?
Let me switch to this. Wrong button. There we
That's
go.
what happens when you have like 3 stream decks and a.
One, 2, 3, iPad. Yeah, it's a Starship over here. So
yeah, you've been playing. What is that? What's that game we've been playing?
Starfield.
Starfield. You've been playing. You've been living Starfield, boy.
So for today, my goal is to do some administrative work. So I need to, before I go and put everything into Character Creator, I want to get my UVs right because I'm going to be going into Substance to paint this next week. So I am UVing the body, UVing the armor, and I maybe change out these wings. I'm not sure just yet. So I'm probably not going to waste my time UVing those. So I want to do some of that before I can go back to making the boots and the gloves. So administrative work today. And I will be UVing in, I like to use Blender to do my UV, and I use 2 tools, Zen UV and UV Unpack Master to lay them out. So if you want to see something new there, I'll be doing that.
Heck yeah, man. When you get around to getting to that point, let me know.
You're fading out again.
You're faded out again.
What? Okay, that's odd. Okay, wait, everything okay?
Yep.
Yeah, you sound good now.
All right. I'm just gonna bring the microphone closer to my face.
Sorry, I could help it.
All right. So,
Couldn't help it. Couldn't help it.
no.
It was too easy. It was too easy.
All right, Mike, what do you got going on, brother?
Cheers.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cheers.
Go ahead. Take that sip.
Yeah. So I didn't feel good about the last time we had a show, fellas. I'll let you know. I was posing my guy. I didn't really have a plan. I didn't like what happened. So this time I figured I'm going to blaze through all of them using poses based off of the art in the comic book and not try to get too cute with it. Also, what I've done is I've gone through and split him into parts so that I can get like a really dynamic pose like I did last week and not have to worry about all of the mushiness that occurs sometimes. Sometimes it's not a big deal if you have good topology. This time I really didn't have great topology, so I found that I was running into a lot of issues last week. So what I'm going to do this time is just repose him, repose Pyro and sculpt more of Pyro, which I started, but never really. You could see he's got a little ways to go. It looks like an alien right now. So
yeah, he looks like we're getting ready to talk to the Mexican government about him.
If I see one more meme about that, oh my gosh.
I don't even know what that means. Like
it's that crazy looking alien thing that people are claiming it is an alien. But anyway,
Man,
so and then I got Blob.
That. I didn't know we have actually aliens walking around.
It looks like one of those "Is it cake?" ads. You know what I'm saying? Like so anyway, so this guy
Spoiler alert, yes, it's cake.
It is cake. I saw somebody on Instagram did that. It was the best thing ever. They took that alien and then they made it into a cake and they cut through it and it was like cake. Yeah, it was dope. So yeah, no, I'm gonna for real this time, you guys, because you guys, I feel like I've been letting you down, and I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna finish this thing, hell or high water, or else Raul will eat a bug live on TV.
Wait, hold on. Me eating a bug is dependent on your performance?
Yes, sir. And I don't want to do that to you. I won't feel good. I won't sleep a full 8 hours. I maybe get like 7 hours of sleep. I need that extra
hour.
I
like this.
Nah, man. I got you. I got you.
I like this at all.
Got your back, brother. It's you and me. No bugs.
Yeah. Oh,
Hashtag.
Okay.
Hashtag no bugs.
Hashtag
no bugs.
Yeah. So what I ended up doing was I turned off automatic noise gate. So hopefully that fixes everything. All right, guys, let's get ready to rumble.
All right.
Put your pencils down, or
I don't
up, or left, or right.
I don't want to fight. I want to fight.
Actually, I want to talk about that a little bit later. But
Hey, talk about
yeah.
it. As long as you don't try to want to make me cry live on stream, we can talk about whatever you want.
Okay. All right. So we got Ram on first.
Mike didn't bite it. I love that. Thank you, Mike.
The Stylus League. What's up? Time to make the donuts.
Blender. The Blender
donuts?
donut.
You gotta make
there's a big thing with Blender when you're learning Blender. There's a donut tutorial that everyone needs to at least attempt as a rite of passage.
I tried out.
Did you, Gio? Okay, wait. Why did you say try?
Oh,
it's boring. It's boring to do.
Like, do you like not execute on the donut? Like, is that like that like high level?
It's pretty involved.
No, but it's like you're the early Daniel from Karate Kid, where you can't even paint a fence yet. So that's why
it's not a good time. Like it's not a good time.
All right.
I don't know about waxing on or off yet.
All right, we're on stream. Jamie Beast is how's it going? He was talking to Ram, but he's here. Welcome. Welcome,
cool.
Jamie. Welcome. Let's see here. We got Hannibal on stream. Welcome, Hannibal. Welcome here.
Hannibal.
Jump through some of this. We got Ben on. Ben says, good evening, Stylus League. Good evening, Ben. Hopefully you're having a great Friday. Happy Friday. Ben says, same old same. Weekend off, so been working on the zombie till I can't. I take it that's a model you're working on? I really should hop into the Discord and take a look at what's going on over there. Did you guys wait? Okay, so Mike, you're a fighting fan. Did you hop into Mortal Kombat?
No, I have too many games to play. I couldn't, in good conscience, pick up that game yet, man.
Okay.
I gotta stop. I gotta stop that. Did you get it?
No, I didn't, because I'm playing Starfield and I got a couple other games that I'm gonna pick up after or play afterwards. But just because I know you like your fighting games, I thought that you might have picked that up.
I do. If I told you how much Street Fighter I played since I actually purchased it, you'd be like, you're not allowed to own games anymore.
Dude, that's why I didn't buy it. But
yeah,
because fighting games like that, like I love it when they first come out and I play it for like a day or two and then I won't look at it again.
I got
feel guilty.
I feel
guilty. I got stuff that I need to be doing. So that's it.
My confession is I started playing Cyberpunk.
Oh, did you start a new game? Because I saw that when you get the latest update, you should start a new game.
I started a new game, and it's worth it. The changes that they make to the gameplay and to the game, it's like, and I beat it. Like I kept my other save just in case if I do get the DLC to play it. I'm eventually gonna get it, but I have enough. I bought enough games, but. It is worth starting another game based off of what they did to it.
Yeah, 2.0 is a lot. Well,
yeah, it's a lot.
2.0 is a lot, but I actually fully beat the first game.
So did I. I fully beat the first game.
I with all these games that are coming out, like I can't.
I picked another.
What does it mean?
Second playthrough, I picked another class. So I beat the game as a street kid. I'm going through as a corporal, and that as a corp, and like it is drastically different doing another line. So it kind of refreshes it for you, so it doesn't feel like you're doing the same thing. So if you do redo it, just pick another group.
What does it mean when I started the game and I was in that part where you're in the bar and you're talking? You get in the taxi with the priest dude, and you're driving with him, and he's like, it's like the first couple minutes of the game, and then you stop after that. What happens then?
Oh, you did nothing. So that's called you did nothing.
And by the way, like I'm sitting here thinking like I don't remember any of that, and then you said it was the beginning of the game, and that's why
I haven't gotten
the choice you make in the very beginning as to what type of person you are completely changes where you start in the story, where you start the game.
Well, I don't know
that
that
was
I
true even back when it released.
I don't even remember what I did to get in the taxi. All I know is I haven't even gotten out of the taxi yet, so there's that.
Yeah, I could see that being a thing.
Well, you didn't do anything, so you waste. So nothing changed. So it's perfect.
Yeah, you're
exactly.
You're good. Restart.
So
actually, you don't even have to restart. Resume where you're at.
Yeah, resume. Yeah, start there.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jamie B says decimating my Morbius, but it's slow going right now. Ram says I'm decimating some Crown Royal. I love it. That was one of the better responses that I've seen.
ZBrush. So if you ever want to know how bad ZBrush is, so all these red marks here is the ZBrush auto when you do auto UVs through polygroups. All this stuff is like scenes that were randomly cut pretty bad. Wow. Yeah. This is why
Stylus League we're friends to Maxon and ZBrush, so I don't know what Bradley's talking about over there.
What I gotta do with them?
You gotta call it as you see it. Those red lines, bad lines.
It's all good. Lines. There's never. It's all good.
Thank God. Price of tea.
IR Sculpts is a friend to the Stylus League. I don't know about no lines.
Hey. Don't know none about no lines.
I don't see them lines.
All right. I don't see no lines. All right, here we have Happy Monday on the stream. Says Happy Friday from Angry Monday, everyone. I said Happy Monday, didn't I?
I was gonna say what?
Yeah,
that's a whole different dude.
That's a whole different guy. That's a different guy, and it's not this guy. It's not this guy. Nope. Let's see here. Oh, some flowers. Getting a little flowers here. You know, Angry said nice intro, Mike. Getting some flowers.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
We got Gus on stream. Says hello, guys. Good evening, everyone.
Oh, Gus.
What's up, Gus?
What up, Gus?
Hopefully you're doing great on this beautiful Friday. Orlando's on the stream saying, what's up, chat? All right. I've decided that I'm going to do this differently now. Hi, guys. It's Muddy Cat. Hey. Smoochy, Mike.
I'm confused. What?
I want to be present when you actually finally get to hear how Mario Cat sounds.
It's uncanny. I've heard it before. Uncanny.
He's never heard you, baby. He's never heard you not once.
No, yeah,
it's totally made up. Everything he's saying is made up.
I would love to be in the room for that.
I mean, you were.
I would love to be in the room too.
You were there. Ha! Wifey cat. Love it. It's great stuff. Let's see here. Oh, wait, because who wrote that? Was that you, Mike? Did you write Wifey Cat? Okay, good.
I wrote it at the beginning, yeah.
Right.
Better have been me. What the hell are you talking about? Of course it was me.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Who else is writing Wifey Cat?
I don't know. There's 4 people here that uses that handle right now for the chat.
I fight all of y'all.
I'm fighting everyone. Jerome is on saying, what's
Jerome's
up?
in the house.
What's
Jerome's
up?
in the house. Watch your mouth.
What's that from?
Martin. Jeez.
I'm so I'm
Oh,
so glad we're doing this right now.
Jerome's in the house.
I'm so glad we do this. Gus says, "Hey Jamie, sorry I was having dinner. What's up, my man?" And Gus says, "To the corner, Raul." Thank you, Gus. Love the appreciation. But yeah, I mean, go so falling back, you started playing Cyberpunk, which I think is inappropriate because you're in the middle of Starfield. Those are two story games, so you're gonna get completely lost when you actually get back into the game.
I had to like, all the hype was filling on my inbox, and I just like, it can't be that great. It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
What do they
I wish it
change? What's the difference? And is this a paid update? Do I have to pay for this one?
Nope. 2.0 is free.
2.0 you don't, but the DLC you do. You actually do need to pay for Phantom Liberty, don't you?
Yeah. You do.
Now, the fact that I haven't played a solid hour of Cyberpunk yet, should I worry about the DLC yet? Is it really a concern of mine?
Yes. Yes,
really.
because it takes place in the middle of the game. Like, so it doesn't really, like, if you timeline wise and everything like that, it's not one of those where like it takes place after you're done with the main story.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it takes place in the middle of the game.
Wow, that's not cool. How much is it? Like $20?
Probably 40.
Shoot.
Probably 40.
It's $29.
Yeah.
Bradley, you know what I want for Christmas?
You?
I want you to be a better friend. If you're a better friend, then we'll talk about it.
I want that thing that I'll never touch. that DLC that I won't even. You guys will be like, "Yo, Mike, what'd you think?" It'll be like Camtasia and Raul. He'd be like, "I didn't even touch it, but I'm gonna bug Mike for it."
Dude, my headset bugging. I actually taught SteelSeries something this week.
Okay, I'll buy it.
Yeah, so you guys know that I ended up switching my MV7 over to an XLR connection, right? And so I'm not using I was trying to use Wavelink with it because I got the Wave XLR to plug this mic in.
Yeah.
Wavelink messed so hard with my headset that it was outputting literally half of the bitrate. Just by having Wavelink installed. And nobody could tell me what was going on. I tried everything, up and down, left and right, until I uninstalled Wavelink and everything restored the way that it was before. Luckily enough, all of the settings for the mic, outside of like EQ and stuff like that, you could actually save onto the device itself, which is great. So like clip guard and like low pass filters and stuff like that, but not the EQ. So what I did is I saved everything on device, uninstalled Wavelink, and then reinstalled the software that I was using with everything else. And it's working flawlessly now.
But now I know how you feel when you say like polygroup. When you say the word polygroup, ZBrush and stuff like that, because I don't know what the hell you talking about. Dog.
What did he say after XLR? It was just a whole bunch of like. It sounded like the parents words. from Charlie Brown on here.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell.
English. I knew he wasn't speaking Spanish. I knew that, but I just didn't know. I don't know what happened.
Yo, guys, I expect this treatment from Gio, not from y'all. Right.
No,
I expect it from
Gio.
Gio does not know, the technology end, right?
I am like super.
That was crazy boring, man. Sorry.
Look at my background compared to you guys.
Mike, I'm like, why did he just order takeout or something? Like,
for real.
I don't know. Like, why did you just order takeout? I don't know. It's like a very complex recipe, man. Just order some pizza.
Like a Very complex.
But like for a meal that nobody wants to order too, like you know what I'm saying? Like that's the.
So long story short, I taught.
Oh no, there's more.
Because I went over to.
God.
I went to the customer service.
Over with yet?
Yeah, they were. Yeah. All
Yikes.
right. So
Okay.
Hannibal says hi, hello all. We already introduced you, Hannibal. You were well introduced a long time ago. Zen is on. Zen Zane says, hand pink waving. Hello. I don't know why
What's
I said hello
up?
that way. It's just because of the pink waving hand.
I'd like to thank Raphael for making me feel comfortable with garbage ass UVs. I know that I won't be able to ever make UVs as bad as he does on purpose. But he made
there's no shade. He literally turns garbage into like freaking gold, man. So
it made me okay with using ZBrush topology to make UVs. What was that?
Yeah.
What does he use for UVs? For garbage UVs?
He will use ZBrush topology, and don't do retopologize, and just go to Maya and lay them out.
Oh, really? Well, they've gotten better though, right? The Z remesh.
Yeah, it's definitely better than what it used to be. But the trick is
that doesn't sound inspiring.
No, it is. It is better. I wouldn't be using it if it wasn't better. It is better. But the trick is that you have to definitely make sure that you're using like a multi-UDIM workflow where you can get really high textile density, so you don't have to worry about like weird scenes.
Oh, I see.
And everything that he does is like super high.
If you're messing with it right now, Bradley, can you show us?
Yeah, I'm messing with this topology right now. Like I didn't remake.
While you're doing that, can you talk about your microphone and make it as convoluted as possible, please?
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
I got this Mark 8 2283, and then I plugged it into the outlet, right? And the outlet went. Zip.
Wait, no, don't say outlet. That's too simple. You gotta. Come on.
Okay.
What's the scientific term for an outlet?
The thing
something that nobody uses.
The zappy,
the flux capacitor, and
the zappity, the zappity zoop. Yeah.
Yeah, like all that.
Yeah, Jamie says, just get a takeout, Bradley.
Hey, Mike?
Yes, sir.
I'm back to saying Ahsoka needs to be canceled.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just letting you know where I'm at.
Don't do that. Don't even.
That sounds like that's been a roller coaster ride.
Like I'm back to that.
You're back there.
Well, I'm gonna need you to dust those Cheetos off your tummy and tell me all about it.
Yeah,
I was Cheeto dust off of there.
Worst show ever.
Exactly.
Is that what you're trying to paint, Mike?
Well, here you go, Gio. Here you go. But I pay a lot of money for my Disney. I pay a lot of money for my Disney Plus subscription, Dave Filoni. You're ruining my childhood, Dave.
This is not canon.
This is not canon.
Not enough tape on the glasses to make that realistic. But thank you.
I don't like the inconsistency in the way that they made the hyper jump look from the space whales.
The space whales? That's okay. All right, that's nice. I like that.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen it, but yep. Jamie says, UDIM sounds tasty. Sums. UDIM sums sounds tasty.
Easier said than done.
Yep. Orlando says, question for Gio. In ZBrush, you only do details? Question.
What?
There
What
was
does
two
that mean?
question marks. Yeah,
Oh,
there was two question marks there. Actually, there's 4. There was 2 more is what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, no, not really. Sometimes I do a model from scratch in ZBrush.
Thank you for sitting up, Gio. I appreciate it.
Gio's
Whoa.
well, you guys
I
can
stopped.
see me.
I was like sinking, man.
Yeah.
It's my bum shoulder, all right? Okay.
Yeah. What do you only do details in ZBrush? Sorry, going back to the question.
Recently, yeah, because I've been pretty much sculpting and modeler with the bigger forms. But as you can see, I'm actually also resculpting certain things, just kind of blending these forms I've done in modeler, right? That are clean shapes, but I'm just blending it in using clay buildup to make it look like there's skin over everything now. So I guess that's not just detail, that's also still, straight up sculpting.
Yeah.
Just great for this kind of work. Like clay buildup is a beast, man. And then of course the Gio brush, gotta plug that in.
Always.
Sponsored by Pablo.
Pablo.
What's up, Pablo?
Yeah.
Let us know. What's up? Nice, man. So hopefully that answers your question, Orlando. Manuel Sierra is on. Bradley, when did you retopo your character? Did I miss an episode? Looks dope.
See, that's the beauty of this. This is ZBrush. ZBrush to death. Yeah, all I did was ZBrush this guy. And let's do this. If I go back here, when I created this guy, when I made the I made sure I had like really clean. Maybe I can load it back to another file. Load. Maybe this is it. Let's try on the 18th. What did it look like on the 18th? Let's see. Yep, this is probably it. Go to the body. Okay, this is my old one, so this is perfect. So this guy and is not really ZBrush. This is the high model that I did the pattern on. So if I'm going to take this, I'm going to copy it. I need to put copy like on a UI interface because like ever since I've been working with Mike, I've been like really doing what he does sometimes and copying tools to new ZBrush instances and working on them. Paste. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to auto group some of the stuff. I'm going to tie this. Tie this. And I'm going to auto group. We got all these cool groups. Delete lower, so I'll have to do this, delete lower. And what I like to do sometimes is like I like to crease by polygroup. Crease by polygroup. Crease by polygroup. And I'll add like a nice crease around all the edges, and then when I ZBrush, I'll make sure I keep ZBrush. I'm going to keep groups, keep creases, and it seems to work. That I'm gonna put adaptive curve up because I want it to like keep the shape, and then I'm gonna go for let's go for like 30K. So currently this guy is at 1 million. So if I ZBrush here. And as you can see, like some of the areas get a little too messed up. So that means I can do one or two things. I can increase the adaptive curve up a little bit more, or I can increase the poly count. So what I will do is let's try putting the adaptive curve to 50. And you know what? And let me like go with the creases. Let's see if it keeps it better. Let's do 35K. Mesh. What's cool about doing when you do it this way, or if you do like you can do if you want to keep doing UVs or use the UVs that's inside of ZBrush, you could just UV this by the poly groups, and then you could take this mesh and project back. I forgot to do an instance. Let me just do 50. But you get the idea. Like that's how I was able to make it somewhat decent. And then I'll reproject. And I also closed my holes. Before I did this, I also closed the holes. So I made sure I got like closed caps. Okay. And that is it.
All right. Great. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. While you were doing all that, DK hopped on, says, "Hey guys." What's up, DK? How's everything doing? DK says, "Gio, working on model 15 today?"
Oh, yeah. This is the 15th X-Men villain.
Gio's going to get all the X-Men villains done for the whole...
Yeah, all of them.
4 weeks.
It's,
Yeah.
you know, I'm trying to model a movie scene, a scene of the movie.
Yeah, he knew the assignment.
Yeah, do some Sentinels.
Nice. Actually, I would have liked to have seen some Sentinels in this.
Man, I'm rusty with my hard surface, though.
Yeah. Anthony's on the stream, says, "What's up, all?" Or what up?
Yo.
Not sure if y'all be in attendance, but I'll be rocking that Stylus League gear at the summit next week. Gotta represent.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah,
ZBrush is
man.
next week, right? The ZBrush Summit?
The summit, yeah.
Y'all going?
Sure.
Man. Nah.
No. No.
I would love to go, but the wife, like, to leave the state after, you know, to live my best life while she's taking care of a baby, probably would be a good look for me.
No, you were planning on it too. Like I know you talked about it almost all year. Yeah, you were planning on
she
it.
told me we're having a baby. I'm like, damn. What about the summit next year?
Yeah. And that went over
legit.
fantastic.
Yeah, that was his next question. Like that.
We're having a baby. What about,
really well.
I wanted to go to the summit.
Has to go to the summit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what about
That's
me?
fun. Frederick is on. Frederick says, "Good evening, Stylus League, and good evening, chat." Hey, Frederick.
What's up, Frederick?
Manuel says, "Thank you for answering the questions, Bradley." And we have a 10 of Slug on. Says, "Hey, Mike, Bradley, Gio, and Raul." Hey, chat. What's up,
Hello.
Mate.
And answering to Anthony, Gus says, "This is the way." Yes, it is.
Doing that on purpose. Doing that on purpose.
Yep. Because it is. Mike, what do you got going on? What are we doing right now?
Working on this pose. So it's right now he's looking kind of like it's an old dude that's dropped his keys. but when I'm done, it's gonna look good.
You know what's so funny is you say that and I see it.
You kids, get off my yard.
Oh, my back. Yeah.
You know, exactly.
That's actually really funny because he's got the facial expression and everything. So okay, so you're doing the middle.
Oh wait. Sorry. I didn't answer it right. Wait.
Oh, you got to do it like Gio. Yeah, you're pulling the Gio right now.
I'm repping the Gio for you guys.
What Gio is this?
Yeah, this is a Gio look.
Gio, what's up? What's up? You see me?
Gio's been channeling his inner Wilson all day.
I know, man. I gotta align my head with the Gio Brush logo.
That, by the way, was a Home Improvement reference for all who might not have gotten it.
Yeah. So I think what we need to do, because Gio's got one more week with us, I'm pretty sure we have to have a drinking game. Don't drive though. Where every time Gio mentions the Gio brush, you got to drink.
Yeah.
You got to take a. Oh man, it'll be an interesting end of the stream.
I gotta go pick up my Moscato.
Just saying.
I'm not sure that's what we meant.
I gotta go give up Moscato.
Not sure that's what we meant. Let's see here. We got Brad Grotman on. Mr. B-side himself, the old dropped his key pose.
Exactly. Brad knows.
Orlando says the give me the pills pose. Yeah, that was there's definitely some arthritis going on there. Definitely happening.
Like, what was that TV show you said?
Dude, I was getting ready to jump right into that, man. I was getting ready to ask him exactly that. Wait, no, it was a movie, right?
The movie you said.
No, that's my what's good. That's my what's good, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you trying to sabotage me, bro?
We're not gonna make any conversations until your what's good. Got it.
Yeah, no more. Creations
I'm just
by
saying.
demand. Says cheers.
We just had a meeting about this, you guys. We just talked about actually committing to what's good.
Yes, we did. We did have that conversation.
Don't get mad at me because I did my homework.
Also, also what was said in that meeting was that the what's good had to be sent by Wednesday.
Don't.
Wait, what?
Let him think he got an A.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Right. Bradley didn't send it. Did you send one? Did he send one?
Oh, I never said I was a.
No.
I didn't say I was going to do it. So if we're going by Bradley logic, then I'm fine.
Yeah, you are. You're perfect.
I didn't agree to do the thing that we said we were going to do.
Hey, and then there's that.
Yeah,
you're good at that. You just as long as he knows that he didn't agree, he's always like, "I'm good. I didn't agree. I'm good. I'm good."
Hey, man, you that's you. I'm trying to be like you, son. Be like Bradley.
Trying to be more like Bradley. That's always a high aspiration for everybody. Yep. Tall bar. All right, since we can't talk about the movie you watched.
Wow. It's crazy that, like, of all the things that we could talk about, this is the thing that you guys have to talk about right this second. We're not doing that.
I'm zooming in on Gio. Just watching him play
Gio's like,
yeah. Gio's like, oh, I gotta get back up. Damn.
Get back up. He's like, I gotta ZBrushing. I need to lean.
Yeah. What did you call it? ZBrushing?
ZBrushing.
When I'm ZBrushing.
Now I am interested in seeing what happens after Gio gets into ZBrush from the VR world. So
doing it right.
He's in ZBrush now. Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying. No, this is a good thing. I'm happy.
No, Gio. I want you to take a cube and turn it into a sphere, and I want you to turn the sphere into a cube. That's what I want.
With the Gio brush.
With the Gio.
Look.
Good.
No donut. Not all right.
Yeah, no, just.
So what are the Gio? What are some of the things you have to consider when you're importing the model into ZBrush? So like we obviously saw that poly count was thick, but but like so things like that. Like what should we be looking out for when importing something from Substance? Yeah, from Modeler.
For the wings, for example, because SDF tends to it's not like polygons. So when you get really thin geometry, it kind of separates. So it's like voxels essentially. So anything thin, like this one, I just kind of overamped the thickness. Even though in ZBrush I'm gonna be like thinning that out, right? So yeah, like definitely keep any thin geometry that you have into a little bit thicker for export. Outside of that, I mean, it's pretty much at the end of the day, it just spits it out as polys anyway. So, you know what? I didn't really do much tweaking outside of giving thickness to the wings, pretty much.
I think that's a great tip, right? To make sure that your model, like anything that might be thin in your model, make sure to thicken it out before you bring it in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But yeah, that's all I got on that one.
And that's all she said to that.
Yeah, that's it. Well, look, I think a lot of people. Okay, so I'm gonna say myself, and I'm the layman, so it's probably less impactful. But so I'll ask Bradley and Mike. Like, did you guys expect a lot more like work that needed to be done on an import of a model between programs like that? Like, oftentimes I hear you guys importing something into something like another application and going, I gotta rework X, right?
That's why I wanted to know how heavy it was and how he brought it in earlier in the show. That gave me a good idea of the tool. And when he brought in the FBX, that one, he has a beastly machine to load that FBX like that. It didn't wait. I'm pretty sure you're on something nice.
I have a pretty good setup.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're on something nice. So, but outside of that, yeah, did you decimate it already?
Yeah, as y'all were doing your thing, I went through the body, head, and arm and leg layer. I'm keeping it separate for now, so I can have like the ability to pose it easier. But yeah, it's all decimated, or I should say Z remeshed. So this is all Z remeshed and reprojected onto the raw export from Modeler, pretty much.
Nice.
All right, I could lean back again.
Yeah, you can go right ahead.
You faded down again, Ro.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, you were.
Not now. You good now? Press that mic right up into your nose, and I think you'll be all right. Just keep it. Don't stop. All right, easy.
Creations by design, by demand. Sorry, creations by demand says cheers. So cheers.
Cheers.
Let's see here. Gus says at. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's so good to do UVs with other people in the room because normally this is a snooze fest.
Okay.
Listen, after Raul explained his mic setup, you are
nothing.
You're thrilling us, bro.
Yeah.
This is like
action packed over here.
For real.
Dave Filoni directed episode of Ashoka.
And then when I submitted that support tape, they're like, then what happened?
Worst
I know there were
episode
people-
of Stylus League ever, Dave Filoni.
I know
Nice.
that there are people who are waiting on the edge of their seats to hear how that story ends, and now we won't be able to have it. So
I know.
sorry, guys. I know that this is something you wanted. They won't let me do it.
Episode 109 of the Stylus League is where Raul jumped the shark in his storytelling.
Jumped a shark. That's funny. That's good stuff. Let's see. Okay, so Gus says, Brad says, "Hey man, can't wait for the second season of the B-side." Brad says, "Hey Gus, I hope to get back at it in a month or so if the fellas green light a second season." You know you're good with us, brother. You know you're good with us.
Listen, let's hope that writer's strike resolves itself as soon as possible, so we can get Brad back on the screen there.
Wait, we have writers.
He doesn't write his own stuff. I didn't want to say that out loud.
Yeah,
He has
like
a team.
why'd you force him to call
He has
his business out there like that, Ramon?
He has a
Like,
team of writers, just so you know.
Everybody thinks Brad is like coming up with everything by himself, and he's not.
I know. I just blew up his whole spot.
Just
Yeah,
blew it
blowing
all
up the
up.
spot. That's
Hey,
rough.
Brad's gonna
That's-
have B-side merch soon, which is pretty dope. That he's making, which is awesome.
Hey, I wasn't gonna take that away from. I wanted him to announce that on his B-side.
In a month? You want him to announce it in a month? That's what you said?
I was gonna make it so that he
That's
could
what you
have
said.
it.
No, you want him to announce it in a month. That's what you said? That's what you said? Oh, okay.
Yeah, now I gotta go put it up on the store.
Oh, see, now it makes sense. You giving him extra work.
I'm sorry.
No,
making him do extra work.
I wanted Brad to have the honors of announcing that on his own show.
Sorry, Brad. I messed it up.
Yeah, that's what it was.
For my
That's what it
life.
was, Brad.
For my life.
Wait a Jack, dude, man, the way that I make this stuff now, I got this down to a science. That's not even an issue. What are you working on now, Mike?
Just working it out, just getting closer to my pose. Messing around.
He picked
with
up
some
his
stuff
keys
here.
now, which is good.
Yeah, the keys are up in the air, so we getting there. Slow but sure. This is not. This part here is not fun to look at because it looks so janky. But then when I get to the part where I dynamesh the parts together and sculpt in the knees and elbows again, it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, so
Trust me.
As a layman, right? I'm trying to figure out what's happening here with the knee. So like what did I'm sure everybody else knows, but just for me, like what's going on?
Yeah, so I'll show you. So anybody who ever wondered, I started this whole kind of a workflow with my Venom. I don't know if you guys have seen my Venom. It's at the bottom of my screen there, but he's got a very extreme pose, right? And so rather than trying to grab the knees and mask them off and then bend them, and then I have penetrating meshes and all this other stuff, I was like, why am I even bothering with that? So what I'll do, I'll show you real quick. This leg here, I'm gonna bend it like this guy over here, right? So anybody who's ever used Transpose Master knows, even if you had a rig in him, it would kind of be a nightmare posing this because you're going to get a whole lot of rubber banding unless you go in and paint and shape weights and all that stuff in your program. So what I'm finna do right here.
What are you doing? What are you gonna do? What are you finna do? What are you finna do?
What I'm finna do right here. Let me watch this part. This is cool. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm masking off everything. I don't even go into Transpose Master now. So I'm gonna mask off the parts that I want to move. And then I've split everything off, right? So if I come over here, I can just click in the middle of the subtool and the other leg is kind of masked off. I'll center it on his leg as best as possible. Now, rather than being in Transpose Master, I can turn on my little pizza boxes here. Something I do in ZBrush Live a lot. And I can go and select only the stuff that I want to move. Now, if you'll notice on the silver parts, I have his wristbands and his belt. However, everything except for this leg band is masked. So I don't have to worry about those moving. So it's kind of a quick workflow. I go back to my leg, and now what I can do is I can really like bend the crap out of it, right? Like I can take this thing way up high. Like if I wanted to take it like way up high, because like he's doing a can kick or something. So I'm not worried about his, oops, I don't want to do that. That's probably a little bit too much. But yeah, I'm not worried about the fact that there's going to be this giant gap between his leg and his butt. I just kind of want it in the right, I want it in the right area. And then I'll Dynamesh this together later on and resculpt those parts, which I was going to have to do regardless. Like if I had a rig in him, I would have to go in and resculpt those parts anyway. Like I learned all this when I was working with Brad Grotman on my Hulk. We had a dynamic pose where he's like running and about to punch. And because he was so massive in the body, even with Brad putting in a whole bunch of shape weights and things to keep it from deforming too much, it's still, the anatomy got jacked up, right? So that's why I'm not concerned about this anatomy that I've sculpted already. Like it's good to look at, but you know, more often than not, I end up sculpting that again anyway. So I try not to spend too much time. All right, so now that I got that leg done, I can mask that thigh and go to the shin, and then I know Gio is like an anatomy Nazi. I know he's over there like, that's not what it's called, Mike. It's called the flavius muscle and
the epicondyle of the knee is what you meant, right?
He was killing
it. No, yeah, Gio's more like, it's a balloon.
It's form. I look at form, not anatomy names.
This is the thing, though. You can say that because you know all of the damn muscles and ligaments and all that. Like, it's one thing to know the stuff and call it a balloon or forms. Like, that's you slumming it with the rest of us idiots. But when the fact of the matter is, you know all the names of this stuff.
I want the anatomy book that's like, hey, you put the witchamajinky inside the witchamacallit, and then
I know the leg bone's connected to the shoulder bone. That's all I know. That's probably
that's technically incorrect.
Yeah. So now I have the leg kind of bent here, right? And if I wanted to have it even more extreme, I could have it. And then I can even come down here to his foot. And I know that I want this. His weight is going to be on this foot. So I want it to be flat on the ground, right? So what I can do now is kind of line up this part and turn off my pizza boxes because I only want to move the foot now, right? And now I can kind of come up here and get this kind of where I want it, right? So, and then, you know, kind of straighten it out, right? So as I look at it, I can still see that I got work to do because he would totally fall over at this angle, right? Like if he's standing like this, he's totally gonna, he's totally gonna fall over. So I'll move the whole thing. But this is the way, right? It's a whole bunch of back and forth until you get it right.
Yeah. Would you still have to do all of this if you so does Character Creator eliminate any of this, or is
so
this
Character
still a
Creator
you still have to do?
Yeah, so Character Creator will make it so that I could do all of this without chopping him up, right? And I could have multiple versions of poses and things of that nature. That's all good. But what I found is, I found that with this giant armor piece on him, my arms were clipping through that every time. It was a mess, right? So like this suit doesn't make sense, right? Like this guy would not be able to wear this suit because like he would only have this much range of motion with his arms. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I decided to do it this way because I kept running into problems the other way.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Great, man. No, thank you for walking me through. I'm sure a lot of people already knew, but
I appreciate you, Raul.
That was really helpful.
Yeah.
That's my new ringtone for when Mike calls.
There's a dude on Instagram, this guy that does voiceovers for commercials and stuff, and he does he takes scenes from like Step Brothers and all this other stuff, and he'll deep fake Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on there, and he does a spot on Arnold impersonation. And so he's like Julie Andrews on the hillside singing "The Hills Are Alive" with the Sound of Music, but in Arnold's voice.
Yeah.
So dope. So I'm on that guy. My wife can't stand it. She's like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm like, I could just watch this all day long. This is my joint.
All day.
Yeah. All day.
That's awesome. Let's see here. Jamie says, great process, Mike. Will you just dynamesh the whole thing together and then create new topology?
Yes. Yeah, well, I won't dynamesh it. What I'll probably do is I will Boolean the parts together since they're already in poly groups. And then that way it'll make it easier for me to ZRemesh it. Or maybe I'll dynamesh. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. You know, the important thing is I killed just enough time to tell you guys what they wanted me to tell you earlier about the thing that I wouldn't shut up about today. It's time for What's Good.
Sure is. You want to start?
Cue the graphic. You know what's not good?
It's Stylus League.
Raul's microphone. Raul's microphone is not doing well today. He spent a lot of money on this thing.
Again? What is it cutting out again?
Earlier.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta be kidding me, man. All right.
It's okay. This is how I felt when I spent all that time dialing in Banana, and you were telling me that it sounded terrible. But okay. So the thing that is good for me was I saw, and this is my humble opinion, I saw a movie that is definitely in the top 5 movies of the year. Might be in the top 3 movies of the year for me for the year. I don't want to set it up too big, and you guys will watch it and be like, "This is whack." But there's a movie on Hulu that came out yesterday, I believe, called No One Will Save You. And it is fan-freaking-tastic. Because I like horror movies and I like alien movies. And this movie is both of those things. The acting is dope. There's very little dialogue. You'd be surprised. The main character is this girl. And she's being kind of attacked and kind of hunted down by these aliens because she well, I'm not gonna tell you about what happens, but yeah, so they're coming after her, and she's the main character in the show, and I think she says maybe like, I don't know, 50 words in the whole movie, but she does all this acting with her face, and she's amazing. So yeah, if you guys get a chance and have Hulu, this is another one of those prey situations where they drop a movie that by all rights should be in the movie theater. And
it's a movie. It's not episodic or...
No. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
I really enjoyed it, man. Like I'm telling you, anybody who knows, you guys anybody who has watched the show kind of know what I like. And this is
yeah, you're a horror head like me.
I'm telling you, sci-fi and horror. What?
So is this like Attack the Block or something? Isn't that like an alien?
No, I think that, so no, not really, because with Attack the Block you had a whole bunch of people and they were helping each other out. This is the thing that I liked about this movie so much is I watch these movies and I'm like, what would I do in that situation? And then more often than not, the main character will do something, and to me it breaks the whole movie. It's like, okay, that was either really stupid or they are like, some kind of superhero. You can't really do that in real life. Yeah. And this girl was just trying to make it through the night, and spoiler alert, she gave as good as she got. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Very good movie. You guys should check that out if you get time.
I would say my favorite horror movie ever has to be 28 Days Later.
Oh yeah, I was just remembering that intro.
Yeah.
Or how he first came across that first zombie in the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that they're working on a 28 years later, because they did 28 weeks later.
28
or 28
weeks.
months, 28 months later, maybe.
Has to be Danny Boyle who directs it.
My scariest movie was Monsters Ball.
Your scariest movie was Monsters Inc.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought it was Monsters Incorporated.
No, Monsters Ball.
That was Halle Berry, right?
There's no way.
It was scary because you saw Halle Berry with Puff Daddy. Is that why it was scary?
There's no way Halle should have been with Billy Bob. All right.
Oh, Billy Bob. Oh yeah, Billy Bob too. Wow. Oh wait, was Puff her husband or her son?
Her husband. That was
It's her son.
I don't know.
Halle's son.
She don't crack. She don't crack. She's she could be 100 years old and still look like that.
Why did Billy Bob? Why Billy? Why Billy?
Slave Blade.
Don't be mad. Shouldn't have done that, Billy Bob. Should not have gotten with Bradley's girl, Billy Bob.
Yeah, like shouldn't have did that, man.
Shouldn't have did that.
I like the voices Mike is on today.
She were just a boy.
I like the nerd one.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know he had such a deep range.
Hey, listen, I don't know if you know this, but I did a radio commercial one time. Believe it or not.
Really? For what?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Infinity Motors.
No way.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well, what did you say? What was the?
Yeah. You want to give us a sample? Give us a sample.
No, but you know what? Maybe I'll find it. And break it out for you guys. It was back when I did the Infinity and Black commercial. But yeah, it was pretty.
Wow, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
New dimension.
It's dope when I was young. It's only when I got old that I fell off. I had my rise, and then it all ended terribly.
I think your rise is when you met Mari, but that's just me.
Well, this is the second. What do they call it? The second.
Second wind. Is this your second wind?
Yeah. This is my second wind. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. Bradley, what's your what's good?
My what's good? What's my what's good? Cyberpunk. It's one of my what's good. My other what's good is that I'm finally, like, my daughter finally guilted me taking her to the aquarium this weekend. So when I'm done here, we're going to a hotel and going to like hang out in Tampa and go to the aquarium and go to the beach, Clearwater Beach.
Wait, you're gonna
your whole family?
Is your daughter awake? You guys are leaving at 11 p.m. at night?
Yeah, like she's gonna fall asleep in the car. What else? What she has nothing to do?
Is it the whole family or just you and her?
No, the whole family. My wife, everybody, baby, everybody. Everybody's going.
Well, listen, I'd be happy for
anyone. All weekend.
I'd be happy for anyone in any other state, but you know, your mayor's trying to kill you. So I'm just saying, be careful.
Hey,
be careful in the streets.
I just made sure that everyone is a U.S. citizen, and I'm good.
Okay, all right. let's move it on. Let's keep it going.
Good.
Yeah, glad
I didn't make the rules. I'm just
this.
following them. I didn't make the rules. I'm just following them.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Gio, do you finally have what's good?
You know what? No, I don't.
Gio, don't be better. Don't pick this show to be better, right? Be consistent.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Listen,
yeah.
It's only been 4 weeks, guys. It's only been 4 weeks.
I pulled my shoulder, and that's why I'm leaning right now.
Talk a little bit about that. Like, what were you do? Actually, if you care to share.
I think it's just like a buildup of bad. My monitor, I realized, was like a little lower than I should. So a reminder to you out there doing this kind of work: get your ergo set up correctly.
It is important. Like it
is important. Yeah. So been in VR, not even VR, because VR you don't really look at a monitor, so it's healthier. So yeah, I was doing monitor work, and I think it finally gave out. My levator scapula. That's what it is.
So let me get this straight. The one time the few times you actually sit there and use a monitor, you're gonna blame not being in VR as the reason why. That's what we're doing.
This archaic way of working.
No.
Yeah, like.
This episode is sponsored by Mark Zuckerberg.
Meta.
Well, actually, you know what, Gio? I have a question. So instead of using a monitor, why don't you use like mirror your desktop screen on your VR headset?
Oh, because I still like using the monitor. I mean, I like just lounging like this, listening to music.
He's not a masochist with it, you know.
All right. I was just wondering.
But interesting tidbit I came across when researching the levator scapula. Some people actually, not to flex on my muscle knowledge.
He
What, is
can't
that like a
not
double
do it, you
pun?
guys.
Is that a
He
double
can't.
pun?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
people get that surgically removed so that to get rid of the pesky tension from the neck that happens. I'm not going to do it.
Wait, you can get a part of your scapula removed?
Yeah, I call it the guitar string. That connects from the base of your skull to your the top of your scapula, the corner over there. So that's what really causes the tension. So
what?
Yeah, I thought you needed that to look around or support your head or something.
Well, listen, I'm gonna beat everybody at their game. I'm just getting my backbone taken out because that's gonna solve a whole lot of back problems.
Yeah,
exactly.
You'd be all like just slinky.
Be like, well, what was that? What was that, Bradley? That cyberpunk cartoon, the anime that came out, or the
Edge Runner?
Edge Runner.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like my man in Edge Runner. I'll just go get a whole new robot back.
So, Ro, let me show why I like to use this software for UVs, and also if you want to like not cut here, but I like cutting here. Why using this to lay out your UVs would be a lot better than doing it in native ZBrush. So, for example, if I go in, I'm going to let me move this side. I'm going to show my textile density right now. Yeah. So as you can see, this and strictly on this arm, it's all wonky, different sizes, everything. This is really small. Everything's in different directions too. So what I could do is I'm going to go and select these faces. So 3 to get hitting 3 will allow you to get to polygon selection, and L will allow you to select the UVs. So I'm going to go here and hit here. Here, here, All right, I have all of these. And out. So I have this arm selected. What I can do is that I can make sure, one thing I want to do is I want to make sure that everything is going in the same orientation in the world. And this is really good when you're trying to like lay out things to be a certain direction or pattern shape when you're laying down stuff inside of substance. And also in ZBrush if you want. So there's an option here that says orientate to world. It's going to orientate everything to the world direction. So if you can see here, everything is going the right direction. And now I'm going to pack everything. Pack islands. I'll pack the islands, and then I'm going to orientate again now that it's packed. What I can do is when I go to pack this time, I'm going to pack it and not have it rotate. So I don't want it to rotate. I want it to stay packed in this position. Pack. Everything is perfectly spaced. Everything's flowing in the right direction. That's a quick way of doing that. And then, yeah. And I would just do this to the entire character. If I want to make sure that everything has the exact same textile density, I can go in and here. Because it's the whole body is going to need to be the same density. When I start to paint it, I'm going to use multiple U-dens, but right now I'm just using this one space as I cut this. I'm going to go here, textile. I'm going to go to get. Now I can go back in and select all of this. I'm going to set all of it to the same density. And again, like I didn't go in and make like special. I didn't retopologize this guy. I'm just using ZBrush's ZBrush topology, and I'm just cutting it better to make sense, because the way it was cut before was really messy, and it was really hard for me to judge how things are going to lay out here. And now I can go and I hit set. Cool. And now let's just check. Everything is the same text I'll just speak on this arm. And this arm is done. Should be able to finish the whole body, this whole body by the time we finish. But that's why I like using this tool.
And Jamie is asking, what's the name of that plugin?
So it's so Zen UV is the plugin. There's another tool that I add. There's an unpack engine that uses my graphics card to compute. If I go and let me remove the stuff so you can actually see this, like how good this is. When it's computing, it's making sure that it's packing everything as close as it possibly can without touching, and it's running this was not stuff I didn't select. This must be this other arm. Yeah, this is the other arm. That's why it's overlaid over it. But it will, everything that you select, it'll compute and put everything in the right direction to make sure that it's overlaid correctly. Another cool thing that you can do is that it has a really nice relax algorithm as well. When you relax and stuff. So when I go and relax this, I'm gonna have to reorientate it because it's going to really spread it out. And then what I'll do is, and then a lot of this like packing and unpacking and then replacing it. But since I'm in the cutting stage, I'm just trying to make sure everything is in clean UVs. This guy, those who don't like, this is why this looks like this. This guy is not cut yet, so it's saying all of this guy is still here with no UVs. Another cool thing that this thing does here, if you ever want to make like perfectly great straight islands, does perfectly good straight islands too. It's another reason why I like this tool. And that is
this is my favorite part about it right here.
Modify.
Bradley showed me this, and I was like, "Wow, this is my favorite part." When he made those UVs and they were all clean and straight, that was crazy.
Yeah, it's hard to do in other places.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. But yep.
All right, great. Thank you for that, Bradley.
Yep. Welcome.
Now, since nobody ever asks, I did have a what's good.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. We're so rude. We're horrible people. We're horrible people. I know.
Legit. I never get around to saying what's good.
We're horrible people. I blame Mike.
I knew I was bad. What's your excuse?
That's true.
Never a question.
No, my what's good this week. So today was the official release date of Pokemon 151. It's Pokemon cards. And I got to do something very special today that I hadn't ever done yet, just because my kids weren't at that age. So I actually went to the store with my daughter. We got the actual bundle, and for the first time ever, actually opened up cards with her and gave her cards. And 151 is from the original, like 151 Pokemon. So it was just a really lovely experience to see her open up her first pack of Pokemon cards, and the only Pokemon in there were Gen 1 from like when I grew up. It was wonderful.
Oh, that's very good.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to share.
I'm so hey dog. You should have led with that. That's a very sweet story.
Yeah, that's my what's good. That happened
Very
today.
sweet story.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
Now,
going to be
if
an
she gets a
interesting
really-
one to try.
If she gets a really rare card, did she have you got to be like that's daddy's money? Like
So she pulled a Mew EX, and I was like, she's like, oh yes, I want that, and I was sitting there in the back like, but that should go in this binder. This is the different binder. But no, she got to keep the actual good shiny card that she got.
that is me. I'm like mine.
Oh no, it hurt. it hurt, but I did give it to her. Orlando says that's a what's good, Raul. Thanks, Orlando. Appreciate you.
And Mike will just let him tell his story.
It was a good movie, I'm sure. Gio, wait, it looks like you did a little posing. What's going on right now? He's running track right now. Ready?
Trying to find his keys.
Yeah.
Damn it, Gio. Stop
You
showing
too.
off, man.
You too.
Gio's over there like, I don't have to cut the flabial scapula on my guy. I can just pose without doing that.
The flavulous. No, I want to try your method. Transpose is a little tricky.
Can be.
Yeah.
I like this because I can really push the pose. But I mean, you're pushing the pose on yours too, so it's a moot point.
What's this thing?
It's a tail. He grew a tail.
I was planning on doing this in VR. It would have been a lot easier, but I got a little, do some stylus work for the Stylus League kind of thing. But I like this. I like transpose.
It's okay. Before I title the next stream, I will ask you what you plan on doing.
No. I was planning on. It was on the schedule today, actually.
Yeah, it was. That's why I went up that way.
Mr. Sinister is just gonna have to take a back seat.
Is that who you're going to be working on next week? Since it's a bonus week.
I think next week I'm gonna put them both in the same scene and pose them. I mean, pose Mr. Sinister because this guy should already be posed. But yeah.
Okay.
By next week, I should be posed and in Substance Painter. That is the goal.
Ooh. So wait. So you're already going to be posed before the show starts?
Yep.
Okay. And you plan on doing Substance Painter, not that Substance is going to be done, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Substance Painter. Like I want to
plan
get
on
doing. Should be
Substance, yeah.
Plan on doing
Okay.
Substance Painter. Yep.
Okay, great.
Beads.
Like jimmying up that torso a little bit, huh?
Yeah. I forgot to unmask something. Great.
So you got too much stuff moving then.
I got a lot going on. Gio threw me off. I wasn't expecting him to be. Every time I think I'm good, he does some shit that makes me mad. I'm like, oh. Yeah. Note to self: don't invite Gio back.
Yep.
Hey guys,
not doing
so when am I going back?
Never.
Gio ruined my childhood, so
Hey, that's theory. You should never have looked like that or whatever.
He took every opportunity to make me look bad on my own
No.
show. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Really, really nice. Did anybody else watch the end of the Foundation?
I
The
loved
season
it.
2?
It's
I did
over.
watch it. Yep.
Season 2 is done. Yeah, season 2 just wrapped up. I think last Friday. Yeah, I think it wrapped up last Friday. Bradley enjoyed it more than I did, but still, it's still a very good show. Still a very good show.
I'm about to go like real slow with my show watching because nothing very soon there'll be nothing on.
Oh, you know what?
You know what I started?
I need to
Okay.
watch Succession, the most recent season. I haven't seen that. That's our next one, and it's done. I think they're done with the show completely, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't watch. I never watched.
I think so. I'm pretty sure it's over.
Oh, Bradley, you haven't seen Succession? You'd enjoy it. I think you'd enjoy it. It's a business drama.
Wait, Bradley,
But I'm retired.
you haven't been watching it on purpose? Is that?
No, I've just never watched it. I've never watched it.
Well, you just said your shows are drying up, so add this one to the list.
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to the list.
Yeah, add that one to the list.
I don't know if I should hate it or not. I just haven't watched it. I don't know much about it.
I'll talk to you about it off stream. But yeah, it's a good show. HBO had a couple of really good shows that
It's an
came out.
HBO show. That's good.
Oh, Succession. Succession is one of their flagship shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dad is pretty dope. I like the dad. Hardcore.
Yeah. Are you caught up? Did you see the most recent season?
Who you talking to? Me?
You. Yeah, you.
No, I in fact I only watched how much of it did I watch?
There were
I started
there are
watching.
4 seasons now, I believe.
Yeah, it's you know what? Every time I'm looking for something to watch with Mari, we forget about Succession. We need to go back to that.
Oh, did you ever go and watch Snowfall?
No. You know, the only reason is because, and I know you say you really like it, I had just finished binge rewatching The Wire when you and Danny were telling me about Snowfall, and I was like, yeah, I can't right now. I will get to it, but yeah, I gotta chill out for a minute. I know you really enjoyed it, Bradley.
What was it called?
Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Oh, Snowfall. Oh, okay.
Your audio's out again for some reason.
If it keeps happening, he's going to email the XLR people.
Dude, there's gonna be a conversation.
It's going to be a conversation.
Yeah, there's gonna be a conversation. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a conversation for sure. But okay, that threw me off. Oh, that's right, Gio. You said you don't actually sit down and watch anything, do you?
When Mike said The Wire, I'd watch that again. That was a good one.
Yeah. What? Okay.
I watched
Gio reads.
No, I don't
That's
read
right,
it
Gio.
anymore. I used to, but I just
Audible?
No. Paper text.
I'm an Audible guy. I need
Oh,
books
yeah.
to be read to me.
Yeah,
That's how to
it
read.
has to.
I got a
be
model.
to me. Yep.
I can't read and model at the same time, right? I need someone to do something for me.
That's true. That's true. Gus asks, so random question, what's your favorite TV show of all times?
I'm about to embarrass somebody.
All right. Well, Bradley, why don't we start with you then?
Bradley's like, Hocus Pocus.
Parent
This-
Trap.
have
the series.
I have three. Maybe no three for sure. Cause I watch them every year, almost every year. Firefly, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Angel.
Oh,
I was
you a
about to
Joss
say, if you
Wheaton
say-
dude.
I was about to say if you said Buffy and didn't say Angel,
Yeah,
They'd be
you got
fights.
to. You got to.
Yeah.
And Smallville
And,
comes in at fourth.
Not Smallville. What is with the not the Winchesters? What's the name of the one when they were like demons and hunting?
Demon
You know what I'm
Hunters?
talking about, right? No.
that was a pure shot in the dark, bro. That was pure shot in the dark.
Threw stuff in the wall and it didn't stick. Man.
I went for it.
Yeah, you did. You did. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you
I
did.
gotta look it
Isn't
up.
that anime? That's a good anime. Demon. Oh no, Demon City is what.
Demon Slayer is a good anime.
I found a picture that I want to show Bradley because I know
Supernatural.
he's a big.
Thank you, Hannibal. Yes,
Supernatural, that's
Supernatural.
right.
Supernatural
Yeah.
was great. Thank you, Hannibal.
Yeah, I knew that was it.
Oh, you just didn't want to help me. You just didn't want to help me. Thank you.
I just
Gus.
I didn't know
Buffy
if
was
that
great.
was. Bro. Yeah,
Buffy.
Buffy was. Yeah. What about you, Mike?
Favorite TV show
Yeah, of all time.
of all time? Man, I watched a lot
You
of
can
TV.
group them. Bradley had 3 or 4. I have a handful myself.
Yeah, man, that's a tough one. I watched a lot of TV, like way more TV than. Let's put it this way: when I should have been like outside playing basketball and football and all that stuff, I was watching TV.
Watch TV.
So I don't know, man. There's a lot of shows, but the show. What do I watch? You know, the show that I'll watch just for at a drop of a dime. You'd be surprised. Like I watch a lot of South Park, even though South Park is like hit and miss for me. I'll just watch it, just because, or Rick and Morty, like for the cartoon shows. But I'm trying to think.
I know Rick and Morty's your jam. Like you'll watch Rick and Morty over and over.
Yeah, Rick and
that's-
Morty is.
I don't
is
think
kind
that's
of
a
my
question.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter got me watching The Office, and
Yeah, buddy.
and I really didn't. I was like, I would just watch an episode here or there, but I binged like all of The Office,
Yeah.
and you know, other than James Spader and you know some of the Idris, I was really a giant fan of it.
So that's recent.
Yeah, I didn't start watching The Office until pandemic. That was like my
Really?
pandemic show. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll think of one that I'm just like, oh, why didn't I say this? But I can't think of one at the moment.
Oh no, for me there are 3 shows. Yes, there's 3 shows that get rewatched in this house every year, once a year minimum, and that
Okay.
is The Office, that
Yeah.
is Parks and Recreation, and
Oh,
that
that too.
is yeah, and that is oh, why am I blanking on it? I just had it.
I've never
Arrested
seen Parks.
Development.
I've never seen
Oh, Arrested Development. So, okay, Arrested Development, favorite show.
Yeah.
I'll watch that anytime, all the time.
Oh yeah, and I'm talking the original 3 seasons, like not seasons 4, 5, and 6.
Not the
but-
Netflix seasons.
You're not a fan of the Netflix Arrested Development?
No, but for the same nerdy Star Wars reasons.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a lot of times I'm just like, that's not how the characters would act.
I like I will watch any Arrested Development any time.
Don't
I'm
get
a
it wrong.
big-
I still think seasons 4, 5, and 6 are still better television than most television out there.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was dope.
But Arrested Development, Veep is on that list. So you'll notice that there's a trend. It's a lot of comedy.
I haven't seen any of the shows that you talk about.
Are you serious?
Wow, really? You know, another show I binged was Community. What was it? Yeah, Community.
Yeah,
Donald Glover,
Community
right?
was.
Yeah.
Community was good for like the first 3 seasons, I believe. There was a lot of turmoil on that show.
I mean, I felt bad because I
Chevy
watched
Chase.
it all, and then I found out that Chevy Chase was a tremendous a-hole, which I kind of knew,
Yeah.
but didn't know the extent of it. So that wasn't cool.
Dude, like the showrunner even and like inventor of the show got kicked off the show.
I forgot
after
about
that,
Breaking
like-
Bad. Breaking Bad was good.
Oh,
Breaking Bad was
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That's
was-
actually
You know,
one of my
Dan-
my wife's favorite shows, Breaking Bad.
Dan Harmon is the writer for
Rick and Morty.
Community, and that's why I think I like Rick and Morty so much. That type of humor is funny to me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was good. Veep, if you're into political comedy, like if you like The Office and Parks and Recreation, Veep is a political deeply raunchy version of all of those.
You know what? Now that you guys are talking, I knew this was going to happen to me. I take it all back. Favorite show that I'll watch anytime you say you want to watch it, I'm down. Larry David. Curb Your Enthusiasm, favorite show.
Okay.
Never seen that.
Yeah,
either.
Especially with JB Smooth. Like,
See, but I miss that entire wing of comedy. So it's Always Sunny, and Curb Your Enthusiasm, and shows like that. Like I it's not that I have never gotten into them; it's that I've never really even started them.
they're good.
Yeah.
Always Sunny is really good too. Damn,
and I
Gio. Come on, man. Slow down. Take it easy over there, man.
What?
It looks like statue ready already.
No, come on. I gotta.
I'm gonna need you to get your ass back in VR real quick. Going back to VR. This guy, man. What time is it? All right. Pencils down, Gio.
Just Gio.
Put it down.
Just Gio.
No, man, no.
I need you to
You can't make
put
me
a heat
unlean. I'm leaning right now. I can't.
put a heating pad on your scapula real quick.
My levitor is
So Brad says no vote for Cop Rock.
What?
I don't even know what that is.
Is that a thing?
Brad would come up with something that I've never heard of.
Sure would. The Dean in the Community has me in stitches. Yeah, he's hilarious. And it's the only TV show, I want to say, that I've ever seen John Oliver in.
Oh yeah, he was there in Community.
Yeah, John
Right.
John Oliver is one of the teachers. Yeah. Better Call Saul was awesome too. So so we started Better Call Saul, and I did not like it.
It gets
But-
so good though. It's even
Yeah,
better than
you gotta-
Breaking Bad. Yeah.
You got to
It's
stick
better
with it.
than
There's-
Breaking Bad.
It gets better than Breaking Bad in my opinion.
Yeah,
What?
I didn't.
Yep, some of the
like
stuff that
the
happens
prequel.
there, man, it's.
I didn't like the
Best,
prequel
best
aspect
TV
to it,
ever.
but do they go past Breaking Bad?
In
Like,
time, yeah, there's a
like
flashback,
timeline?
right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
teases you like, okay, well, you don't really know what happens after Breaking Bad, but they tease you with it, kind of like Breaking Bad style, where they would flash forward and then go to the present. Like, what the hell happened there? It's like kind of same technique they're doing, but it works.
Yeah.
Somebody tell me this was because I was watching Always Sunny last night actually, and the latest season, and they had Cranston. What's his first name?
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul. Is that his name?
Yeah, Aaron Paul.
Yeah, Aaron Paul were on it, and they kept calling them the Malcolm in the Middle dad and son. Was Aaron Paul in Malcolm in the Middle?
No.
I don't think
I
so.
think I think
No.
he's because he's shorter. They're
No,
just like
yeah.
teasing.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I know Bryan Cranston was the dad, but I didn't know.
Yeah, he sure was. Malcolm
Yeah.
in
He
the
wasn't
Middle
even
was great, but-
in show business probably during that
Yeah,
time.
probably.
No, it would.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so.
Have you seen Malcolm in the Middle either?
You didn't grow up with Malcolm in the Middle?
No.
That was good.
Why you gotta judge me? That sounds like a judge.
Yeah, that I'm surprised, Bradley, that you didn't say Boy Meets World.
Oh yeah, I love Boy Meets World too.
There's some controversial stuff going on with that one too.
Okay, then there's that. Yeah, there's the reason why I bleeped it out.
All I heard was that Corey didn't feel like talking to nobody no more. Is that really a controversy?
It's more than that.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what, but I just saw it on Twitter.
Oh, so it must be.
It must be true.
It gotta be. If it's on X,
it must be true.
Controversy.
That's great.
Happen on X. It must be true.
So Hannibal says Better Call Saul and Curb was great, but Peacemaker though.
Yeah, Peacemaker was good.
Peacemaker?
Oh, Peacemaker was fun.
You know what's funny is that show by all rights should have been terrible, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Dude,
yeah.
James Gunn showed you like he can now I believe that he can take anything and make it good. Right?
That's right? He can take it. He took the Guardians of the Galaxy and has it in like my top 3 Marvel movies, and I didn't even care. Nobody cared about Guardians.
That man can take
90% of people didn't even know who they were.
I didn't even know. I didn't know who the Guardians of the Galaxy was before in the movie.
It's true.
Let's see here. All right, so it looks like Brad said Cop Rock was a musical police procedural. Ranks up there with My Mother the Car.
And now you're just making shit up. Just making stuff up now.
Now you're just doing that on purpose. No way.
This is not.
Hey, listen, I have a deep cut for you that only I'm gonna say Hannibal and Ram probably are the only other 2 people, maybe Jamie, know about this. Did anybody ever see Automan? You ever heard of Automan?
No.
It was a guy who turned into a car, and they put little strips of like LEDs on it to make it look like a Tron car. Back in the 80s. It was a television show.
Automan. No.
Automan. If you don't believe me, go to YouTube.
I think that's a meme. I saw a meme of a guy turning into a car. That's probably from that show.
Yeah, well, I know Rick and Morty kind of they did a play on it, but yeah, no, it was a man who turned into a car, not a car that turned into an airplane or whatever.
There's a difference.
Okay.
There's a difference. I'm gonna twist it.
I mean, there is legit a difference. Yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah. By the way, so I Googled it really quickly, and I now see Brad said Google search. Cop Rock is a thing.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's an American police procedural musical television series created by Stephen Bochco. Yeah, there it is. and William N. Feichelstein.
Of course, because those 2 are a writing duo that you would expect.
Why not?
Yeah,
you'd expect those 2 to. I mean, whenever they get together, you get something like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, nothing's better than anything written by a Finkelstein. So, for the American broadcasting, and that's where Wikipedia cuts me off right now. But yeah, okay, look, it's a thing that exists. Everything else you said, Brad, was gobbledygook, but that it does exist. Hannibal says couldn't help but think of a favorite friend to the room every time. Am I reading this wrong? Couldn't help but to think of a favorite friend to the room every time Vigilante came on the screen.
No, man.
Okay.
I think Ram said that his favorite person to invite in a room is a vigilante.
That was Hannibal. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I think Hannibal. Hey, thanks, bro.
No one's gonna say DuckTales. No, that's not their favorite. DuckTales wasn't
my
No?
wife's my wife would probably put that in her favorites.
Everyone
But then
knows
she-
that Darkwing Duck is a superior television show featuring an animated duck.
It absolutely is.
It
but
is.
but
Absolutely.
wait, actually, there's no doubt about it. But what throws me off is that anytime it is one of her favorites, and anytime she talks about it, she sings the song in Polish, and I'm like, that's not how it went, honey. That's not the way that song goes.
So,
Be
Mike,
careful.
now that I
Get
think
in
about
trouble doing that.
it, was Scrooge McDuck really Trump?
Easy.
Oh,
We're not doing
Easy.
that live. What
No,
are you
We're
doing?
not.
right
We're
now?
not. You
No,
trying to get us
no.
demonetized?
No, we're not
No,
doing
We don't know nothing about. We don't know nothing about
you don't
nothing when
think-
it comes to that.
Yeah, he had his lucky dime. He didn't want to share it.
Jamie says, "Love it." Do you remember Manimal?
Yeah. I do.
That's
I do.
slick, man.
Yeah. Remember that time Scrooge McDuck shot that guy on Fifth Avenue? Just kidding. That didn't happen, you guys. Didn't happen. But he could if he wanted to because he was
He
rich.
could if he wanted to.
Just saying. He's rich.
done
He's
it.
like super rich. You could do that.
I'm just getting my manual review finger ready.
You could do that. Cut Mike's mic.
All right.
Just talking about Scrooge.
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck. I think I missed one. Anthony asked a question. He says, question is, will Bradley watch The Warriors if Mike watches Hocus Pocus?
God damn right I will.
He won't though.
No, he won't.
I will. I'm not a
He
liar.
won't. He won't. He won't
I
though.
will.
That's why I would
will.
never make that. I would
will.
never
I
make
will.
that.
No. I'm telling you right now, I will. Go ahead. I want that.
Okay.
I want
I bet. Because I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. My wife's favorite show is your silly Hocus
Watch your
Pocus.
mouth.
So I was gonna have to watch it at some point anyway.
Wow.
I was gonna have to watch it at some point anyway. So
Hokey. Nothing's wrong with that.
I'll do that.
You-
I'll do
you
that.
better put a little respect in that name.
Hocus Pocus. Whatever.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
Is that how that goes?
Yep.
And
Nope.
now we're demonetized because Bradley sang that
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's,
to the T.
that's
Gus
sounded just
is-
like-
just like
Sounded just like it.
Just like
Just like that.
the
like
algorithm
that
would
dude.
think that, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
150%.
We're gonna get sued by Buster Poindexter.
It's like, how could you ruin this for me?
Yeah, Gus says I remember Manimal and MacGyver.
MacGyver was awesome.
Oh, who doesn't remember MacGyver? MacGyver was dope.
I know that. I never watched it. I know of it. I just never watched
You know of it.
that was
Oh, and he's
controversial
act-
too. No, okay.
He's asking Flipper anyone?
Everything.
it. Oh
What'd you
yeah,
say?
I remember Flipper, along with the.
Wait a minute.
I used
Nobody.
to-
No. Did anybody know Auto Man? Nobody.
Nobody knows Flipper.
Wow. Hannibal.
No,
That too?
I think Jamie B said that he did.
Okay. All right, Jamie. Thank
I
you.
remember when I was younger, Flipper used to come on the what is it? The Andy Williams when he used to the whistling when it was whistling when it came. What's the name of that show? Was that the Andy Griffith show?
Andy
Andy
Griffith.
Yeah, Andy Griffith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that? Remember when Andy Williams did the whistling thing
And then
with
What else we have?
Opus, his son Opus?
the horse that could talk,
Oh, Mr. Ed.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Mr.
Ed.
Yeah.
I'm about to get my Nick at Night on. Stop playing.
Well, by the way, whatever you think Nick at Night is today, you're gonna
It's
get
not?
real upset.
They don't do that anymore.
Oh no, they do it. It's just not the shows you think they do.
Dude, if they have shows that I watch,
You're gonna be seeing stuff like Family Matters on Nick at Night right now.
Nick
it's
at
gonna-
Night, really?
And it's gonna hurt your heart. It's gonna
How
hurt
old
your
I am?
heart, bro. Yeah, it's gonna
Jeez,
hurt your
that's
heart.
gonna suck.
Yo,
You don't have I Love
that's good.
Lucy on Nick at Night.
I
anymore?
Love Lucy, boy. I Love Lucy. That was it. The Lucy Desi Comedy Hour.
Desi Lou.
Yep.
So I know that Bradley is a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. I was going through my photos the other day and I found a picture of how old was I? Like a 25-year-old, I think it might have been 27, 25, something like that. Year-old Mike Prime in Vegas at the Magic show. Was it Magic or E3? Maybe it was the E3. Sorry, it was like E3, and in Cali, and I had pictures with the cast of Buffy. So there's like these vampires. They were acting like they were going to bite me on the neck, and I was like, "Oh, Bradley would appreciate this." What'd you say?
I would. Can you Photoshop my
Yeah.
face in that? I want that.
As long as I'm out, I'm going to Photoshop myself out, and I'll put you in. So
Yeah,
yes.
all day.
Okay. I just had to clarify.
A face.
I would like it
face
more
off.
if you weren't in it.
Well,
What's
that's
the face
how
off?
that's the only way it would exist. So
Yep.
Oh,
Jamie
you
was
would've
saying
been fine.
that high vis tape for Automan cosplay. See, I told you, Jamie knows. Jamie knows. Hannibal says, "Wanna go old school? I'll smash all comedies. Benny Hill."
What's Benny Hill? Is that ice cream?
Oh, wow. Mike, you're muted.
Mike, you're muted. You can't hear you. I'm
That's
guessing
weird.
Benny Hill is not ice cream.
who did that? Raul? I blame you.
Yeah. I gave you my mic problems. I fixed mine, by the way. I know what the problem was. But...
Benny Hill was the show I used to watch when I was little because every once in a blue moon, there might be a scene where a young lady has a wardrobe malfunction, and as a little tyke, I remember going out of my way to try to catch those.
Okay.
Just saying, I'm keeping it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys.
That's probably equivalent to why Titanic was my favorite 5th grade movie along with Star Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a whole lot of.
It's actually written in my yearbook from 5th grade that, favorite movie, and it's Star Wars, and then right next to it is Titanic. And there's a
Wait, was there a whole lot of very, very PG-13 slight nudity in Titanic? I don't remember.
No, there
That
was
was
a
a
full
nude scene.
nudity on Titanic. It wasn't slight.
Cool. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Titanic?
Yeah, when he was drying her, remember?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
drawing
I know.
sequence.
You
Yeah.
tried.
I never seen Titanic. I only saw the part where they're going down in the water.
It's the dumbest movie ever. Like, who throws a jewel away for a woman? Right? Who does that?
Yeah, he definitely could have made it. Like he definitely could have made it. She was hogging up that whole board. He definitely could have made it.
You're trying to tell me this irreplaceable jewel I'm gonna just throw away for you? That don't make no
Just
sense. That don't
chuck
make
it.
financial sense.
Yeah, just chuck it. Well, that was back in the 90s. The economy was better. Brad says the William N. Finkelstein. Yeah,
God dang it, Brad! I don't even like.
the Finkelstein. Like we already know. We know.
Yeah, we know
of
the
the Finkelsteins. We're
Mike, you know the
they're
Finkelstein?
friend of shows. Friend of show.
Longtime friends of the
You know
show,
that
the
one?
Finkelstein brothers.
You know that
Yep.
one?
They actually made the first Matrix.
What?
What?
People don't know that.
Are you playing with me?
Yeah, it was them.
Yeah, it sure was. Hannibal says teen boys of the 80s would not have been the same without Benny Hill. Yep. Sounds like it. Thank you, Mike, for also clarifying.
Mike, someone told me I should watch the Wonder Years reboot. It was really good.
Wait, they made a
I
reboot
haven't-
of the Wonder Years?
Yeah, I haven't watched.
Yeah.
Fresh Prince too.
Well, really,
The Fresh Prince remake was actually pretty damn good. That thing went hard.
It looked too dramatic. Like at least the
Yeah, it went
the
serious
trailers
from
looked
what
too
I heard.
dramatic. Yeah,
Yeah, it was real serious. It was good. It was real hard.
yeah.
Carlton
I
had like a drug problem. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
When I saw that, I'm
And
like,
and he was
what?
he wasn't like the entertaining sellout black dude that he was in the original. He was like he was
real shit.
He was like yeah, exactly. He was a douchebag on this.
I don't like you, Carlton. You're doing real life.
I don't like not liking Carlton.
This
guy's a jerk.
Likeable.
Exactly.
See, that entire everything you just said is why I stayed very far away from that show.
Nobody was good though. It was good.
Yeah, with a different title, rename the characters. Like it's not. That's not the Fresh Prince.
You know, the Fresh Prince is based off of the story of
I saw the show, Bradley. I know what the show is.
That's what I'm basing. This one is probably more true to life to his life story.
I don't care. This is what I grew up watching.
Walt's right. Cruz is very aggressive. Well, you're so right. It was great.
Yeah.
And people stopped talking about that show after Will Smith started slapping people.
Yep, quick and in a hurry.
For real. That's what you.
Ram said
get.
Daffy Duck rules. Sure does. All right. Even upon, you know, it's bad when even Hannibal goes, yeah, you know what? Don't put that one out. It's pretty bad. Ram says Gio Sculpt is looking like Brooklyn from Gargoyles.
You're right. It does.
Yeah, I was going to put a gargoyle here too.
You should.
Yeah, there.
You should.
Looks good.
Thank you, man.
Brad says this is one of those times when the comment is read 10 minutes past the expiration date. I disagree. I knew exactly what we were talking about there. The good old William N. Finkelstein. Top Rock. Come on, guys. We know what's good. But yeah, no, I stayed very far away from that Fresh Prince. But I will argue, Bradley, that the actual real reboot of Wonder Years is Boy Meets World. It hits all the same beats, only for that time period.
Wait, did you say Wayne's World?
Boy Meets World.
Oh, okay.
And it's Ben Savage, right? Instead of Fred Savage. That's his brother. You know that, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the actor, the main character from the Wonder Years, his real life brother is Corey from the Wonder Years. They're savages. Yeah. So it would I would argue that Boy Meets World it was the reboot. But you're saying that they made one? They made a Wonder Years reboot?
Yeah.
Or is it in the works?
Nope. It's on Hulu. And they based it off of an African American family in the civil rights era.
Okay.
Go ahead. Say something funny now. Go ahead. Say something.
I mean, but it's the same.
It's good.
Like,
it's actually good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Why call it Wonder Years?
It's actually produced by Fred Savage. So before you talk shit, maybe go check the source, son.
I mean, I haven't seen it, but like I haven't.
And I guess, I didn't see the original Wonder Years, but I think it was like wasn't it about like a young man's like development? Like it's the same thing, a young man's development.
I was like hashtag not my Wonder Years.
No, it's Boy Meets World.
Not canon.
It's not canon.
It's not canon.
Yeah, it's not canon. They only had 3. Oh, okay, because it ran to current, so it's still airing. From what it looks like, they haven't stopped it.
Yep.
All right. Cool. On ABC.
I'll watch that show when I start watching Everybody Hates Chris, because I feel like I gotta go in order.
Trailer, yeah.
I gotta go in order.
Is that the dad?
No,
Yeah.
he's like.
Oh wait, no, it's not.
Everybody Hates Chris is like off, bro. He's basically saying he's not watching.
Got it.
No, it's another show. No, it's not.
Yeah, I know.
I need to watch that show. Yeah. What you doing?
Yeah, but
Don't be
that
mad.
dude's a grown man right now. Like
Yeah,
He's on Abbott Elementary.
yeah. You know what? My wife had me watch a little bit of Abbott Elementary. That shit is funny.
It is funny. That the principal is the beast. I like her a lot. She's hilarious.
Okay, so no, the Wonder Years is not running anymore. It looks like it got canceled after 2 seasons.
Thanks to people like Raul. Thank you, Raul.
I didn't know this existed, so it could have been me.
Like, how we gonna make this show?
I didn't know it existed. Anthony says a new White Men Can't Jump was a tough one.
I did see that.
But
There's a
hard
trailer
to
out
follow.
for that.
Wait, is it? He says it was a hard watch.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if
What's
like I remember seeing the trailer. I don't know if it's out yet, but I remember seeing the trailer.
But it's a show,
I think
though, right?
it's a TV show. Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, the movie was enough. Why would you watch a whole TV show based around White Men Can't Jump? I wouldn't even watch it with Wesley Snipes and the Woody Harrelson.
Wait, yeah, yeah. Wow.
Well,
They
you
really
know,
did.
Hollywood. If you make some money off it, why not? No, why not?
They remade. They have a remake of Magnum PI too. I'm just like, come on, bro.
Magnum
Can't be taking.
That I
I
would
should
watch.
do
Yeah,
a
that-
Knight Rider.
That
Yeah. Well, they did. They had the Knight Rider 2000. Go back and watch that. That's
right.
that is a very 90s show, boy.
That is right.
all right, guys. Well, we are at the top of the hour. We're at
Pencils
11.
down.
Pencils down, left, right, front and center. Flip it around. Put it behind your ear. All right. Gio, as our guest for the 4th week, what were you able to get done? Nothing.
Well,
Looks the same.
Let's see.
Looks the exact same.
Yeah, so dispose him.
So that's where we started this week.
So wait a minute, Gio. Do you have a low res version of that?
No, I just did a Dynamesh of it. So
How did you pose it with such high topology and not have it look all trash, man?
I would pose it from the low res, and then I would essentially, whenever I would like mask it, I would do the whole soften thing. I mean, it's pretty mess. It's pretty messy.
No. That's pretty damn good, man. Considering that's your low, man. Let's see the all low. Do it all low.
You do it per subtool.
You can do it. You can do it all at once if you go to the tools at the bottom.
What? Where's this?
Come on, man. You know that.
No, I
All
don't
low.
know this. All
Go
low.
up. Go up. Go up. See all low. Right there. Nope. Down.
Oh, this?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness! I didn't know that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That's your low though. That's your low.
All low. Yeah, that's my low.
Wow, dude. No, my thing would have looked ridiculous if I had done it at that kind of resolution.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. 100%. No, that looks great, dude. I like that a lot.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I kept the head symmetrical though, so I just posed everything around the head.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's fresh. Love the abdomen, man.
Excellent. Yeah, I
Yep.
still need to rework it a lot actually, but I'm gonna put Mr. Sinister at the back here, kind of raised,
Mm-hmm.
and then the gargoyle here. If I get the time.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, it's coming together. It's looking really good.
Thank you.
Looking really good. Hannibal says, all low, I'm still going to Subtool Master.
Oh, is that how you do it? Real? You can go all low, all high in a blink of a heartbeat.
Yep.
Is
You know
that
that
it?
old saying? You know that saying?
That's what I
Shakespeare.
always said growing up.
Yeah. that old children's story from the sea.
Mhm.
That
Alongside
sailor's tale.
Pinocchio. Yeah. Okay. Bradley, what about you, kind sir? Where did we start and where did we end this week?
I started with no UVs and I have UVs. Also,
Why does that look like the periodic table?
Because
Yeah, it definitely does.
I still have to go in and shape, but it's giving me a texture map so I can see the density of my my UVs. So what you want is things to look like even like this, right? Because these are all cut. Right
That's
now,
clean.
some of this stuff is not like, see this here needs to be cut. This is too large. That's not what I did here. And this isn't, and this isn't, and this has yet to be cut. But overall, it's almost there. I'm gonna finish it tonight, so I don't have to worry about it. So I can pose.
Awesome. Great, man.
Cool.
Michaelis, what about you, sir?
So, yeah, I've been working on. Oops. Yeah, I've been working
Always a good sign.
on trying to get a. What'd you say?
Always a good sign with the oops.
Yeah, I didn't know I could even do that. I tapped my earbud and my YouTube video started playing. Yeah, so I was trying to get a pose kind of like this, and so oops, no, it's not good. It's not I don't know my buttons. So I kind of chopped it up, and now I have it in the pose that I want.
Nice.
So now I'm going to go ahead and dynamesh all these pieces, or boolean these pieces back together, the body, and sculpt back in the knees and the elbows.
And if I remember what you do sometimes, you normally put like a sphere in the middle of where those knees are to resculpt it?
You know what I started doing instead is I do a so like on the legs here, if I solo those out, I close holes. So when I close the holes, I get a new poly mesh, a new poly group rather. So what I can do is I can isolate by this end cap, and then before I even take it over to do anything, I can just kind of get
that's nice.
That's a lot faster. Oh, and you know, it gives you a really good shape to start off with too.
Yeah. So I'll just get it kind of close, and then I'll do that for both sides, and then I'll dynamesh.
Oh,
it
that's
back
smart.
together.
That's really smart.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, so it's ugly now, but you know we'll make it look good. By the time you guys look at it, it'll be looking like Gio's. You won't even be able to tell that it was all vivisected up. You know what I'm saying?
Vivisection.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
great. Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
Guys, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit subscribe to the channel. Actually, I think this is the first time I'm even saying that. Yeah, like the stream, guys. Do that so that people see it. Yeah, you should do that. Share it out with anybody that you think you would like it. Check out the Stylus League store, and if you're not a member of our Discord, what are you doing? Be a member of our Discord. It's a great community. You guys are fantastic. With all of that being said, thank you guys very much for coming out this week, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
Peace.